Greetings from beautiful city of Lorville. I'm Qutatron and I'm decided today do a quick tutorial about starter ships. And let's go straight to the website. Here we have all the starter ships. Of course, if you are a new player and if you want to play Star Citizen, I highly recommend to wait for the free flight event. Try the game for the week for free without spending any money, and then you decide if you want to buy your first starter package or not. Uh, this is all of my prices. If we're talking about game packages, game package is, for example, this contains ship, hangar, of course, and access to the game. Without starter package, you can't play Star Citizen. Of course, you can play for free in free flight event, as I tell you previously. But if you decide to really invest some of money in Star Citizen, you need one of these. And my prices are, as you see, in additional on top of the value of all the packages in my country, I need to pay additional tax 23% of what. So my prices are lot bigger than players from, for example, USA. And in fact, I'm living in Poland. It's not helping. It is what it is. I don't want to complain. I have a great time, usually, with this game. And right now we have some special offers for Halloween. The cheapest packages are Aurora MR and Mustang Alpha. In USA without tax, it's about $45 only. It's not a bad price for a big game, but these ships are, in my opinion, not good enough to have relatively good experience in the verse. Aurora is very outdated ship, have a bed inside so you can log out in your ship, for example in space or on the surface of planet, but have nothing more. A very tight small interior, no weapon racks, no storage lockers, but you always can put couple of storage boxes, clip it under the Aurora and store there some loot. But be aware, if you leave this ship with these boxes, other players can go and stole your stuff. So Aurora, in my opinion, for a loot goblin like me, it's no go. But overall, it's a cool and, in my opinion, iconic looking and beautiful ship. As well as Mustang Alpha, also great design in my opinion, but still very old and outdated ship. Have some problems if we want to access the storage. This ship have actually a storage in the cockpit, but have also 4 SCU of cargo underneath, have a nice container that retract from the belly of the ship, and you can place there some boxes. It's hard to place there anything, but it's doable. I've done that a lot of times. Mustang flies, to be honest, looks like light fighter, but flies in atmosphere like a crap. So it's not pleasant experience, and on top of this flimsy, thin wings can be destroyed even with a stronger wind. So it's a not good ship for fighting. Survivability of Mustang and Aurora is pretty low. Next thing is C8X Pisces Expedition for 73 USD in my country. So it's much more expensive than basic starter packages. Pisces is much better ship, have smaller guns, but it's very maneuverable, have good acceleration. It's not maybe it's not the fastest ship, but flies very nice. It's pleasant for me to fly with Pisces, but it's very squishy. Have only one shield generator. These two ships have two size one shield generators, so survivability is not great, but still okay. Pisces is made of paper, can be destroyed very quickly, but have nice, convenient interior with a nice storage inside and cargo ramp, and don't have any bed, any storage locker inside, but you can store there four storage boxes and have access to all your stuff and all your loot, very convenient inside of ship without going out, like in the case of Aurora or Mustang, and managing your stuff in boxes. Cutter series, this is Cutter starter package, is in the same price. In my opinion, it's a much better choice than Pisces, and I show you why. And right now we have a cutter with a better price. On top of that, this you have custom spooky green ghoulish paint for Halloween. Okay, behind me is a Drake Cutter Scout variant, but this ship is very similar to the standard Drake Cutter, and I want to show you interior of this beautiful ship. We have here nice spacey cargo area with cargo ramp. We can put here a lot of vehicles, so this ship is great for transporting different vehicles. Base cutter have 4 SCU of cargo space, just like Pisces in this corner, but you can place here much more if you don't mind to scratch a little bit your ship and place boxes off the grid. Cutter Scout have this fancy engineering station, but don't have right now any purpose, but will have full component access. Cutter is pretty new ship. Interior in the cutter, standard cutter, is the same. Like in this, we have a toilet with shower combo. We have a bed. We have a storage locker, very spacey, 650k micro SCU. I can slap here heavy armor set with backpack and couple of guns, so it's very nice to have something like this. A standard cutter have also some decorations here. You can place here some souvenirs, but as we see, Drake, Cutter, Scout variant don't have this, but have a bigger radar. And we have here also this cool gun rack for two small arms, one medium arm like assault rifle, and one big arm like railgun or rocket launcher. So, Cutter, in my opinion, it's the best choice to enjoy Star Citizen and grind your way for better ships. Have everything you want from the exploration ship. It's not a fighter, have only two size 2 guns. It's pretty slow for the ship, for so small ship, but I like flying with Cutter. It's not terrible and flies definitely better in atmosphere than Aurora and Mustang, and this is a surprise. Have these cool Vital thrusters, and uh, and on top of this, it's pretty tanky. Have 16,000 hull HP. Is the tankiest starter ship in the verse. Tankiest starter small ship, of course. So I highly recommend to start your game with Cutter, and you can buy later in game from the money earned in game better ships like Titan, like maybe you skip Titan and go for Nomad and or something even more expensive. I had Cutter, Cutter or Cutter Rambler for a long time before I upgraded my starter ship, but I tell you about this later. Back to the starter packages. We have 100i is more expensive than Cutter starter package, and it's, in my opinion, not worth the money. It's fast, it's a luxury, a ship. It's not bad, have a bed inside, but it's made of paper and can be destroyed very fast. And the next ship we have here is Avenger Titan. As we see, I need to pay for that $92. In USA, it's obviously 23% less, but Avenger Titan is, of course, iconic. It's a old ship, but have cargo ramp, 8 SU of cargo, big guns, size 4 gun on the nose, 2 size 3s under the wings, and Avenger Titan is so great fighter, so fast, that can win even with much more expensive ships. So in my opinion, it's overpowered. This ship is overpowered, so I don't like the Titan as a starter ship. In my opinion, this ship is great to earn in-game as upgrade from Cutter if you want to do some dogfighting and still do some bunkers and collect loot and cargo. Next we have Sulan. In my opinion, it's not worth, but if you really want to have some sort of alien ship, it's better to use this offer. Only 68 USD in USA, 23% less. So it's a worth this price in my opinion, but Cutter for $60. I don't know, in the USA will cost maybe $50, maybe even less. So this is the best starter package right now. And if we're talking about more expensive ships, in my opinion, it's not worth to upgrade this because you simply skipping the game, and right now we have no other progression like better and better ships. So if you start with Cutlass, you will lose this early game. You have Cutlass already and you can start grinding for more expensive ships like Connie. If you buy Connie already and have this in your starter package, I don't know what you want to do in the game because, to be honest, for solo player, a ship like Connie is end game. Maybe you want to buy yourself some industrial ships or simply collecting other ships in game for money made in game. But if you don't have a crew, you need to be prepared that in future ships like Constellation Andromeda can be very very hard to operate solo. So once more, highly recommend to buy Cutter and earn everything in the game. But it's not everything. If we go to the tab other and ship upgrades, I have right now mine starter, 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 and not starter ship. But let's look at the list of upgrades here. As we see, from the cheapest one for 20 USD is Aurora. This is the prices without game package. But if you have game package, you can upgrade the ship from game package to the better ship, and you have still your access to the game, your hunger, and so on and so forth. So the Aurora is only ship. It's for $30 as well as Mustang. So this is a base price. And for example, maybe you don't want to buy Cutter or Pisces. You can look what you want to upgrade. So imagine you have a Mustang, yeah, for $30. You want to upgrade this. You can go for Aurora LN. $10 more for another Aurora, it's not worth. For another Mustang, it's definitely don't worth. Don't use the Dragonflies, STV, and so on and so forth. Don't buy for real money any ground vehicle because they are very cheap in the game. It's not worth it. We have still another Aurora and we have C8 X Pisces Expedition for $45. But it's and Cutter it's at the same price. So as we see, we have nothing interesting between Mustang Alpha and Cutter. So I would still buy Cutter and then eventually upgrade this ship in for something better. And we have some interesting uh, choices here. 100i, it's not worth in my opinion, but we have other cutter variants. Cutter Scout, I buy it in game because I like the look of this ship and I like a big radar. Cutter Scout is only good if you want to rock mining around of the one of the mining outposts, because you can put the ROC, the small mining buggy, inside cutter, but you can't close the ramp, so you can't fly in quantum speed with the rock on the back. But you can fly around just like this and and try to search some rocks. And because Cutter Scout have a better radar, it will be, in my opinion, little bit easier to find some minables. But it's simply, if you like the look of the Cutter Scout, uh, it's only thing better than base Drake Cutter. Um, but Cutter Rambler, it's It's an upgrade because have much bigger fuel tanks and much better interior, but have smaller cargo space, and you can't place here um, so much ground vehicles like in base cutter. So it's a trade. If you like, want to have your own small camper van with bigger living space with additional weapons rack, go for cutter rambler. If not, stay with base cutter. It's only $5 upgrade. In my opinion, it's worth to upgrade for cutter rambler. But it's me. I love this ship. It's one of my favorite ships in the game. What we have next? We have next 30i series. Is in the same price than Avenger Titan. Don't take Avenger Stalker. Never take Avenger Stalker because you will lose all of the cargo capacity and you can gain only not operational right now in game cryopods for your bounties. This gameplay is not in game, so never by Avenger Stalker, but you can upgrade to Avenger Titan. Uh, 300i, it's something like Avenger Titan, but with little bit smaller guns, but more luxury version. So if you like luxury, you can go for 300i, but in my opinion, Avenger Titan is still much better fighter because even if this ship lose wing can still fly. If 300i lose a wing, you are toasted and you can simply log out. Next thing, 125A. It's not worth. It's a smaller version of 300i. It's very, very squishy. It's better to buy this in game. 315p, it's an interesting version of the 300i. Don't have a gun on the nose, but have tractor beam and have much more cargo space. Have 10 SU of cargo space, so even more than Titan. It's a small upgrade, only $5. But if you like the look of this ship and you want to take more boxes for maybe loot or something, you want to have a ship, luxury ship, capable of doing entry cargo contracts. 315p, it's good choice. And it's unique. If you like to be unique, because I've never seen 315p in the verse, it's way to go. But in my opinion, the best choice, if you really want to upgrade your cutter or your titan for something, is Reliant Kor, and I show you why. So, Reliant Kor is my starter ship. It's not the best fighter, but it's decent. Have 6 guns, 2 small shields, have phenomenal visibility with this glass canopy, 6 SU of cargo inside, but don't have a bed, so it's not so good like Avenger Titan, but it's still worth to upgrade, and it's $5 more expensive than Avenger Titan, but it's still worth to upgrade this because this is the smallest ship that comes with medium hangar. If you have Cutter, if you have Avenger Titan, even if you have much more expensive Nomad on or Hull A, you still have small hangar, not a medium one. Even if you buy on the pledge store Drake Vulture for $250, you still have small hangar. And this cheap Korea comes with medium hangar. And that's not everything. Let's go to the terminal. And because Reliant series is still little bit buggy, comes with Avenger Titan as loaner. So if you have Avenger Titan, let's switch to the page. So as we see, if you have Avenger Titan here for $60, you can add $5 and you have Avenger Titan and Reliant Kor with the medium hangar. The last ship is worth thinking of if we want to upgrade its C8R for $65 as well. This is medical ship. If you really into mercenary missions, this ship is good because have medical bed, and that means you have respawn point. You can place this ship, for example, very close to the bunker you want to ride. You die, you don't respawn in a city or in a spaceport, and you don't waste your time, but you are respawning in your ship, and you can go again to the bunker, retrieve your stuff, and shoot the bad guys. But still, $65, I don't know really. C8R is very cheap in game, 600k Alpha UEC. You can very fast earn money for this ship and buy this in game. So, in my opinion, the most expensive ship you need to have if you don't want to destroy your experience in Star Citizen and you want to have some fun from progression from grind. It's Reliant Kor. You have two ships from start. You have medium hangar, and these ships are still starters. And it's everything for today. I hope I help you to make your choice. If you like this video and if you like my channel, please consider subscribing. As always, have a great day. Qutatron out.